All right. I think we're good to go ahead and start here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this later than normal stream, a late night stream. I'm not a professor, but you can call me Nap. And welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. I almost didn't stream today. I'm gonna be honest, I almost didn't stream because I thought it was getting too late and everything like that. But I decided, you know what? I don't got any other plans for tonight. I'm probably going to stay up late anyway, watching YouTube or whatever. Might as well actually stream and do get something done. Hello, Onion. Welcome. Thank you for... Wow, 25 stream streak. That is awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Onion. That's crazy. um, yeah, hope everybody is having a good weekend. Everybody had a good Saturday, and I hope, for the love of God, you're staying warm, because I'm trying to, and God, struggle. It's so cold. I hate winter so much. It's like, what was the high today? Like 20 something? Like low 20s? I hate it. And it snowed earlier this week, and all the snow is sticking around, and it's basically now just frozen blocks. It's not snow anymore. It, it sucks. It sucks a lot. I just want it to be warm again. I just want it to melt the snow, cold enough to melt the snow again. That's all I want. And as of right now, that doesn't look like it's going to be happening for like... There's maybe like one day this week where it can melt a little bit. But other than that, that's it. And I'm so tired of this. I just want it to be warm again. uh, but yeah, other than that's why I'm staying a lot of time inside. And that's why I'm staying inside playing 2 Point Museum. But yeah. Oh, and also, I did upload a new YouTube short today, actually. That was part of the reason why this is a little late, because I was working on that and wanted to get that uploaded before I started streaming. Hold on, let me... get... Oh, and something... Whoa, wait... Wow, that happened a lot faster than I thought. Hold on, okay. Hold on. Sorry, something crazy just happened. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna share the link, but actually before I share the link, I think I should share this instead. Hold on. Wow, that happened a lot faster than I thought. I knew we were close, but... Uh... Let's see, I think... Hold on. There we go. Okay. Well, let me make myself smaller here. I was just gonna share the link, but... to the short, but I just realized... We just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. That happened... I mean, last I checked, I think it was at like 96 or 97. So I was just going to make a note, like, during the stream of, like, oh, yeah, we're close to getting 100 subscribers. But apparently, in that amount of time, we got a few more. So that's... Wow. Thank you. And thank you guys so much for... whether you just follow me on Twitch or you follow or subscribe on YouTube. Just thank you guys so much for the support. This is, like I said, way more than I was expecting to get when I started doing this. Wow, yeah, 100. That's the first big milestone, honestly. I genuinely did not think it would happen this soon. I remember there was a point where it was like, at first, it seemed like I was going to hit like 100 subscribers on YouTube before I hit 100 followers, but then I stopped uploading for a little bit. I got busy with, like, you know, work and traveling and stuff. I didn't upload to YouTube for a while. But yeah, wow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the support on these videos and the shorts. Actually, they're just shorts. But thank you guys so much for the support. This is crazy. Oh, whoops! Turned off the wrong thing. Don't turn off me. Turn off that. There we go. And speaking of short, there actually is one thing I did want to show. A little sneak peek of the current short that I've uploaded. It's only like the first few seconds of it, but I wanted to share it just so you guys get a taste of like, you know, what it's about. So here we go. I hope this isn't too loud. This is a photograph.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
All right, that's it. That's the only intro. That's a little bit that you get. Just a little sneak peek. I don't even know if you could hear that though over the. Hold on. Wait a second. Just real quick. Let me mute that. Here, let me play it again. This is a photograph.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Yep, thrown in like a meme from like 10 years ago. More than that, actually. But I love doing little things like that in these videos. But yeah, so that's a little sneak peek of that if you want to go check that out. YouTube channel is linked below. But if you want the link specifically to the YouTube short, hold on here. Here we go. But yeah, the short itself, if you saw in that little bit there in the beginning, it's about the photograph that we're going to be working on. We've already started a little bit on, and we're going to continue tomorrow on our stream at 6:30. And yeah, we're going to be basically continuing with down that list of that photograph where we did number 1 on Wednesday, and we're going to do number 2 tomorrow. Actually, wait, I think I have it. Oh, yeah, I have it up here. I can just show. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the list. So yeah, so Wednesday we did Harry Fosselman. And then tomorrow we're going to do another Harry, but this time Harry Lewis. That's who we're going to be researching. So yeah, so look forward to that. That'll be tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I think that's that. I say let's go ahead and let's jump into the game. Let me go ahead and switch on over here. All right. So yeah, so tonight we're hopefully going to be finishing our zoo. We've already finished the actual we've already finished all of like, you know, the main story stuff with it, but I want to make the zoo pretty. I want it to actually look like a decent zoo. So today we're going to be on the last week we did all of like the inside stuff, making the inside look nice and better and everything like that. And today we're going to be focusing on the outside enclosures and making them all look nice and pretty and everything. Oh, wait, before we start, I want to put something else in the chat real quick. Just our normal little blurb for when people come in. boop. And let me pin that. All right. So there we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's jump into it. From what I remember, I'm hoping this won't take too long, because I don't want to like stay up like super late. But I mean, it is a Saturday, so who cares?
Guests who are unable to show a valid ticket
Okay.
will be named and then shamed.
Okay, so yes, we had all this. We got all the inside stuff done.
On 2 Point Radio. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the finest show on radio. I hope you have your superlatives at the ready, because today's
Yes,
radio
okay.
bounty is bound to be
So we got all
boundless.
that basically
More
done. So we're going to be
life-changing
focusing on all
radio
this
after this.
out here. We pretty much have everything for the most part. There are some where I do want to get, like, because I only have like one of the animal, that I do want to get two. Preferably like male and female. But there aren't a,
Announcement.
and also, oh yeah, I need to build one more enclosure
What a bad guest.
for this, because we have the cat-faced tree bear and the tiger in the same thing. So let's do that first. Let me build another enclosure here.
Announcement. An animal has been born in the museum. Isn't that cute?
Go ahead and get some. It's going to be a meat one, so let's do that. And then it's going to be jungle. Does it like dense? I think it likes dense. Yeah. All right. So then let's add some stuff. Jungle.
Vandals. Caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
And then some more. Don't worry, guys. There's nothing in here yet. You don't need to. Oh wow, that's a big centerpiece. That's a bit too big. Maybe some rocks. Okay. Okay, so now it's dense. So let's go ahead and let's pick up you.
Attention.
Any
There may not be
flowers?
enough information
Smell
stands.
wafter.
Guests are feeling
Do you want the
bemused.
space? Do you want this? Okay, so I can just move this one in here. Put this in there too. There we go. Look at that. And then let's put a sign in there. Okay.
Vandals. Caught vandalizing.
So some of these
We
I don't
stopped
really
them,
feel like I need to
obviously.
move around that much. Some of them I need to make a little bit bigger. Some of them are fine. Like this one's fine. This one's fine. How's this one? Does this one need to be? Oh yeah, no, that one's fine. This one's fine. This one will need to be made bigger. That one's fine. That one's fine. This one's also fine. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I want to order them based on type, like we did in here, where it was like desert stuff, jungle, grassland, cold, tunnel, or cave, etc. Okay. So... Oh, and this guy needs a... There. Okay, so we only have 3 of the grassland types.
Do not worry about museum surveillance.
And only 2 of
There's a
the
camera in here, and you don't hear me
cave
moving.
ones. So... Let's... Okay, so we need the most space for, I think, the jungle. For jungle and desert, because those have the most. So I say let's have maybe this area be the... Yeah, let's do that. Let's have like this area be like the jungle and grassland section.
Let's take a peek at the broadsheet.
And also I'm going to make this like a bigger building because I want to put other stuff in here too. I want to put, other than this was just like a panic bathroom. Where I want to put like a cafe and stuff like that in there so that people actually do have a place where they can get food.
One of a kind artifact is in one of many crumbles. We'll wait to see if we've lost one of the truly great works of art as he works his way from the blackberry
Okay,
towards
so
the apple. Thrilling.
pick this up, put it over here.
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Much, but still.
And then you can come up here too. Then quality and stuff go down for a while because nothing's gonna be like near anything else.
Announcement. Information stands are there to explain exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
Here, okay? So, for now... Or actually, wait, let me move... There's one more. Oh, wait, there's one more jungle one, too. Forgot about the pandas. How could I forget about the pandas? Oh wait, hold on, let me unlock these.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for
I can't do like, I can only do floors and buildings. I was hoping, because you can't really like make pathways and stuff with... Here, okay, let's move... Or let's just put some more... of these down. And then also...
Announcement. Vandal
Oh, it's a
walks
wall
in the
one.
act. What a bad guest.
There we go. So yeah, so now all of them have information and everything like that for now. So let's focus on organizing these. Okay. So these ones are... Or this one needs to be a little bit bigger? Yeah, okay, this one needs to be... This one needs to be bigger. So let's... Here, let's do that first. Let's see, is that enough?
Museum security are operating in this
Okay, now we need
area.
a bit
It's
more.
A bit tense, isn't it? Vandals. Caught vandals.
Oh wow, this one needs to be...
We stopped them.
These ones need to be big.
Obviously.
Is that enough? Nope. Okay. I guess this one's fine. This one's fine. This one's fine. This one's gonna need to be bigger. But that's it.
Announcement.
So here's what we're gonna
We're
do.
currently not taking donations.
Let
Not
me
as
pick
many as
this
we
up.
could. Donation stands are full.
Here we go, yeah, let's put this one there. And this one here. And then what?
Holistics took roughly 20 of the most expensive ingredients on the market and said, hey, what's not to like? With that many ingredients, it's bound to help you. The whole you, any way you want. It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant. It's a holistics lifestyle.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of
Bigger.
monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
So let's put, before it freaks out, let's put some more. There we go.
Feeling paranoid. Unless you're a thief, you can keep going.
So we these two smaller ones. Oh. Hold on. He stole something. Where's security? You. Stop them.
With insufficient number of information stands, I'll update when we have
Oof.
more information.
Almost lost that one. Okay.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
Do they have operations? Fortunately, they don't have like. I don't think there's a like. They don't have outdoor paths. Like it's only for like buildings and stuff. Because I really would like be able to make like a path, like these, like this type of path. But unfortunately, I can't.
Attention. Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
Okay, so let's pick up this one. Maybe let's put it like here. And I'll move these guys. Yeah, let's move them here. Then we will get more penguins. Because, well, our penguins
Caught in the act.
went to a zoo upstate, let's just say. They're totally fine. Just, you know. Just living in a bit of a zoo upstate. It's fine like that for now. Damn, we're making a good monthly profit.
And now, Sir Nigel reviews. Today I'll be discussing Whole Lotta Sticks, the new all-in-one
Let's actually maybe train
fragrance
some people while I'm doing all
lifestyle
this.
companion from Holistics. The organic ingredients claim to complement your natural cadence, whatever that means. Right, here goes. How do I... Oh, my eyes! Oh, it burns! It burns!
Okay, yeah, we'll
Music,
definitely need.
please.
Oh, we'll definitely need to do some of this with our security guards. And how's everybody? Oh yeah, how's all the security feel about?
That we are monitoring the
Hey.
exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
Okay. And our exhibits are all good. Everybody's happy and healthy. All right, that's great to see, actually. Oh, let's see, what animals do we got? Nope, don't need those. Oh god, the ground people.
Announcement. There's a
I
new
mean,
arrival in wildlife. Just what
okay,
we
the only thing
needed.
that they can take
Another mouth to feed.
are the things that are like here. Because I don't think there are other things anywhere else. Aha, there's one. You can go ahead and go right there. No, don't collect the donations. No. There you go. Okay. Another one. I need another security guard. Where is there another security guard? Oh, you're in the camera room. Hold on. Staff list. Security guards. Okay, you're just collecting donations here. Picking you up. Oh, I got turned around because of how this is oriented. No, don't collect donations. There we go.
Promoted. Aren't you capable? Thieves were caught before they could escape.
Oh,
with an
there's another one.
exhibit. That was a close one.
Oh, he's just standing there.
Announcement. Our educational merits are
Okay.
being expected.
There we go. I think we're good. Holy crap, we're making great profit. Dang, that's like some of the highest like without like a special like bonus or anything that we've had this like entire time I've played this, I think. Okay. And we are gonna need some benches.
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
Maybe. I feel like no one's using these. Total views. Okay, so people are using it. Well, this one. Okay, so people are using them. I'm just not seeing it that much.
Announcement. Staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
Oh yeah, let's do some more of that. Let's make it so that you also have camera room.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping.
And let's... Hold on, just really quick, let's move that. And let's pause, pick up. Put that there. There. And then put this one there. Let's see.
What a beaut.
Hey, pirate! Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah, you're telling me 10 months. 10 months is crazy. Wow, it's almost you're coming up on a year pretty soon, which is nuts. But thank you so much for being here, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the continued support. That's really awesome.
The conclusion of Sir Nigel Reviews. I've had a chance to rinse my eyes and
That
let
kind of
the
reminds me that like
fragrance
I'm
settle
as of right
in.
now, I'm actually
All
kind
in
of
all,
thinking about
while the olfactory
doing some
experience
special
is
stuff
only
for
mildly offensive,
which
I'm
I think will probably be
somewhat
around the time you
horrified by
hit
the searing
a
pain in my
year.
sockets.
Is I want to do
Pepper
my
spray
something for
on
my
a possible
affiliate
fine.
anniversary
We
where I
apologize for
hit
the insufficient number of information stands.
uh
We'll update when we have more
that was
information.
when I got affiliate and was able to actually have subscriptions in the first place. Um, so I'm planning on maybe doing some special like event stuff to like kind of celebrate that. Has the weather calmed down yet? Nope, it has not. It's still been below freezing like continuously. Like has not gone above freezing like all week. It's still cold as hell. There's ice all over the place, and I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Wow, everybody is tired. Look at this. But yeah, no, I want it to be warm. I want it to be warmer so bad. This winter has broken me. This has truly like set in stone for me that like, yeah, I'm not a fan of winter.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now,
Let's
get back to
comfort.
work.
Thirsty, hungry. Can waterfalls go outside? Oh, we can get kiosks. Actually, this might be a good idea. Oh, no, they have to be inside. You had friends in Texas complaining about ice. Yeah. Thankfully, the ice itself, it's more just like, when I say ice for here, I mean more like, more just like, it's snow that has like turned into ice because it's been so cold and below freezing. Thankfully, we haven't had any like freezing rain or anything like that that has led to like super slippery roads and
Security
like
guard
power
with
lines
empty
like going
donation
down or
stand.
power going out or anything like
There's
that.
money in
No
it for
water
you.
pipes bursting. Thankfully. So we've been okay in that sense. Yeah, actually I'm gonna put a kiosk out. I'm gonna put a how about a hot dog? Put a hot dog kiosk here. And a slushy kiosk here. And I'll hire 2 more.
Attention.
2 more people
The user
here.
being prevented from escaping. View.
And then, oh yeah, I need to put some trash cans down there. So that people don't throw all their trash on the ground. Trash cans under this one? Yes. Science bin, metal bin. Ah, so bamboo bin. Perfect. Some more trash cans here. There we go.
Wildlife expert to
Oh
restore
god.
habitat.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. Who can we send over here so that these guys don't die? You. There you go. You. Pick it up so that they don't die.
Approaching. Guests are reminded that they move in hordes.
Okay. What I might do is make this one like a little bit bigger so that we can build the... Hold on. Because the current size of this one, I don't think we could fit this and the hutch in it. We could. There we go.
There may not be enough information stands.
I'd say people IRL would not do that with their rubbish, but they do. They won't go hold it for even 30 seconds to go to a bin. Nah, I know it is true. There's I forget. There's like a thing with Disneyland, like when Disney was like when they were making Disneyland after they'd opened it. They did like a test where like I think it was like Walt Disney would like watch people to see how far like people would walk with their trash
Imagine a
before
place filled
they
with
would like
things you
drop it
did
on the
never
ground, something like
before.
that. And it was like whatever
Wow.
distance that
Countless
was, he
priceless
determined it was
artifacts
like
from every corner of the
I forget,
world,
like 80, let's just say 80 feet. I don't know if that's actually true, but if it was like
locked away
80
for
feet,
safekeeping.
that's the reason why at Disneyland there's like
Well,
trash cans
keep
every 80
imagining.
feet,
Oh,
no matter where you are in the
Jumbo
park.
Museum,
So that is kind of a thing.
the museum for big spenders.
Okay. And let's put some. Hold on, this one's empty, right?
Museum security are watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
Actually, let's put this one here. Uh, some benches down so that people.
Attention guests. The museum just spawned new life. It's an animal just like all
Let's see. Hey, pirate! Thank you so much. Get some like good old XP. Some more here. Okay.
announcement. Staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
It's a bench. Oh, this is perfect. I'll put those like here. Bench. Here. Let's see. Sherman. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good Saturday night. Good question. If you could go to safely. Okay, so I like that you put safely in there because there's that's a very key like phrase in that, because I think anybody who loves history, like truly like, or like a historian who like truly studies history, would say that they want to see the past, but they don't want to live in it. They don't want to like get stuck there or be like stuck there forever. Before like most modern conveniences like running water and electricity and good sanitation and medicine. God, there are so many. There are honestly so many like places that I would love to go. Maybe I would love to. I want to see things specifically that like we truly don't know exactly what they looked like places that no longer exist. So like I would love to see like places like ancient Rome or ancient Greece, ancient Sumner, ancient Egypt, like the pyramids and stuff, like all kinds of ancient stuff before, like what they actually looked like when they were pristine or when they were brand new. Something that could like, you know, answer questions, you know, that we might have. Oh yeah, totally, Atlantis. That thing that's totally real and not a metaphor for man's hubris.
You feel safe?
Yeah, so probably that.
Aquarium is looking a little dirty. You can't
Oh.
see much, actually.
Actually, hold on, which one's dirty? Which one's dirty? Who's suffering? Oh no, not the bumblebirds. Hold on. Where is a staff member who could fix this? Here. Make it look a little bit nicer. Oh, no, not that one. What are you doing, man? There we go. Come on.
Announcement. Information stands are there to explain
Store it.
exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
Why aren't you restoring it?
Expert to maintain terrarium.
What about that library that burned down? Ancient library. Oh, yes. Yeah, the Library of Alexandria. Yes, that would be really cool too. The thing with the library, I think the Library of Alexandria, while it was super important for the time, people always say like, you know, like, oh, the Library of Alexandria, it was so important that like, you know, it needed to like, oh God, they're almost dying. Sorry. That like if I could go back and change one thing, I would make it so that the Library of Alexandria had never like burned down. But the thing is though, is that even if it didn't burn down at that point, it's very unlikely that those records that were inside that library would have survived to the present day. Because the Library of Alexandria wasn't the only ancient library at the time. There were tons of libraries all over the ancient world. Alexandria was probably the biggest and most like, you know, well known. But it's very unlikely, but because, you know, think about all those other libraries, we still don't have that much from them in today's day and age, the present day. So
There's nothing to buy.
it's, yeah. Okay, why is nobody fixing this terrarium? Hold on, what if I like pick it up and like move it around a little bit, shake it up?
Terrarium is looking a little dirty. You
Yes.
can't see much, actually.
In fact. There we go. Thank God. Okay, I think I did have to pick it up and like move it a little bit. Now that our good old Jerry Seinfeld is all fine.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Okay. So while all of this is, let's see. Okay, yes, we got that. We got that.
Contains a distasteful amount of waste.
Which one is it? Of course, it's the floppy bars. Where are the floppy bars? Okay, the floppy bars are there, but like, where is a person to come help the floppy bars? There you go. Clean that up so that way they don't die. But anyway, yeah, back to what you were saying about the Library of Alexandria. But yeah, so while it was, you know, it is a very important thing, it's very unlikely that it would have survived to the present day. The stuff inside it would have survived to the present day if it wasn't burned down. And let's train some more people. Okay. And let's also...
Attention. Donation stands are full of...
Let's go ahead and let's actually start doing some more exhibitions, or expeditions. Because we need to get a few so that we can start breeding and getting some babies. So where does the turtle from? That's where we need, that's where I want to go first. Where is the turtle from? Let's see. That's the tiger. That's the lizard. There we go. Gardener tourist. You send... Oh, wait, no. Let's send you. There we go. All right. There we go.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point
So
Radio.
you can get a
Don't look now, it won't help at all. Ricky Hawthorne
get a
coming at
tiger to
you
come,
in
or get a tortoise,
non-threatening manner.
so this guy can have a friend.
On 2 Point Radio.
He's all by himself right now.
Today we'll be having some horticultured conversations. Yes, I've been in the garden.
Oh, he
My
wants a
thumbs
sprinkler.
are
Do I have
green
a sprinkler?
and my knees are filthy. Let's rub our face
I don't
in the
think I do.
grass and meet back here after this.
Okay, let's make a sprinkler.
Attention. There may not be enough information stands. Guests are feeling bemused.
Alright, so around 1776, when Declaration was signed, were most of the
Expedition team are
dozers
departing now.
regular everyday people
We're
with
so glad that I don't
with the
have to
signers,
go.
or did they have to be convinced? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not 100% sure on that. Because I think that's something that gets forgotten. Because if I understand your question correctly, You're basically asking if, like, you know, regular everyday people, did they agree with the signers of Declaration of Independence to secede and to make their own country from Britain? Did they agree with that sentiment? I would say it was because that's something I feel like that gets missed a lot when people talk about like American history, is that the American Revolution was honestly more of a civil war than we realize. Because there are plenty of examples of neighbors turning against neighbors, of people who were pro-revolution and pro-British. A lot of the people who were pro-British after the revolution moved to places like Canada or back to England, and stuff like that. So some people maybe were convinced, but there definitely was like enough of a sentiment that it was a good idea to, you know, to do it. Because, I mean, the people who were sent to the Continental Congress during that time, when they were drafting, or before they even voted to declare independence, they were sent as representatives of the people. Oh, God.
Museum staff promoted.
Okay. Here. Yes. Okay, I think you're probably going there anyway, but just in case, restore that habitat. They were voted by some of the... Again, the voting was very limited for the time. But they were voted by people from that state to go to the Congress. I don't know what the requirements were at the time for the people who did vote, but it was probably also it was not everybody. It was probably also mostly only wealthy landowners at the time who were doing that, if I had to guess. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, are they back? Please, tortoise. Hey, look at that. Please be a female. Wow, pristine one. Place exhibit.
Apologize for the insufficient number of information stands. I'll update when we have more.
Nope, it's also male. We got two bros chilling in their enclosure.
Wildlife expert to restore habitat. Don't forget a shovel.
Oh, the carnivultures. Really? Wow, that's not that common. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. I think like it was enough of the population before the Declaration was drafted and signed. Enough people supported the idea of
Attention, animal
independence that
sanctuary from this
it wasn't.
They're low on health.
I feel like people who didn't support independence were already pro-British in the first place. Yeah, let's put this one over here. Let's put this one over here as well. So that one has one, that one has one. These guys? Oh no, these guys don't have any of that. Let's...
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
There we go. I really want to see the
This past weekend, I took a trip to the lower
I only saw like a little bit when I was home, but I don't have PBS. There's that brand new Ken Burns documentary.
Fantastic establishment that could only be improved by having some
I really want to see that
exhibits
Ken Burns
above
documentary that he
ground
recently
level.
made about the
What are
American
those
Revolution.
turnips hiding?
I saw like an episode or two when I was visiting my parents for Christmas, and it was really well done. And one of the things he does talk about in that is he does talk about like how a lot of people at the time were pro-British, that it wasn't all everybody united. Under the same idea. That is something that that is something that he goes into, and I'm glad he does, because like I said, that is something that I feel like most like histories of the revolution forget or don't include, you know. They make it seem like everybody in America wanted this when that wasn't entirely the case. You could see the sign of the Declaration, you can meet Lincoln, you could meet Jesus, anybody you could go see it, or you could go see a show at the Roman Colosseum. I would, out of all those, Lincoln would be pretty cool. I'd probably, if I had to choose between like those few ones, if you just listed there, probably Lincoln.
Educational merits are being inspected.
I think Lincoln would be really cool. He's a really awesome. He's not my favorite president. That honor goes to Teddy Roosevelt, because he's basically a character. And just the stories about him are so crazy. Also, I'm a big fan of his oh my god, why am I blanking on it? I'm a big fan of his Antiquities Act and creating national parks, the National Park Service, and his work with conservation, with people like John Muir. Where is the... Do I have an... Wait. Where's the... I'm not... Wait. It is... Hold on.
Promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but...
Yeah, the mount... Oh, it's a mountain goat. Yep, exactly. See, speak softly and carry a big stick. Yeah, he has a lot of great quotes. I think his life story is really interesting. You know, how he went from a city boy in New York City to being a frontiersman out in the Badlands. Just a really cool, really interesting guy. And just the stories about him are insane. All right. Okay, let's go speedy. What lost cultural / oral tradition would you love to have access to? Oh, God. There's so many. There is so many. Oh, God. I mean, what immediately came to mind when I read that was the what are they called?
Attention. Habitat contains a distasteful amount of waste.
Probably some like Native American like petroglyphs and just any Native American stuff, honestly, because so much like Cahokia, or the cliff dwellings, any of those things, because there's so much about those cultures that we don't know because they didn't have a writing system. And they, you know... Stop petting them, they're gonna die. Pick it up. Okay, there we go.
Do not worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining. Expedition
Oh,
complete.
well, the helicopter's
So,
broken.
what's in the box?
Let's see what we got. Nope. I mean, I don't really want another one of these, but okay. We can cure him of the far-flung flu, and then release him. Here, we can release you.
A wildlife exhibit.
Okay. Oh god, the toilet, guys? Come on now. You know what, if they steal one of these things, I honestly don't really care anymore. I'll watch one of these ones. Because it's more obvious. See if anybody comes through here.
Vandals. Court
For me, it's
vandals.
Gaelic tribes just because of its lost to a
Obviously.
lot of lost family history. Yet, oh right, yeah, you just made me remind. Yeah, I want to know like Stonehenge and like all those stone circles and stuff like that. I want to know what those were. I want to know. That's okay. I changed my mind. I guess the Native American stuff would be very important and very cool. I want to know what like that stuff is, like Stonehenge and things like that. Yeah, because there's just so much there that's about that stuff that we don't know that I would love to know. All right.
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
Then we got that guy.
Under this ceaseless
Let's
sun,
see if there's any
the
more.
vegetation thrives, but everything we have has spoiled.
Aha!
Return to a world of legend and lamb chops. with
There we
even
go.
big- The greengrocer grows too strong.
Let's see.
Age-old enemies will meet again.
Hold on. Let's pause. Security guards. Okay.
Stop him this time! Meat Wizard! Meat
Oh
Wizard.
god, no, not the pandas. We need the pandas to be healthy. Where is I just saw. Aha. You. Clean. Those pandas are way too valuable.
Button Master. Where the games be happening.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
There we go. Oh, hold on. You. No. Aha. Another one. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Let's put. There we go.
We apologize supplies
Oh,
with
hopefully that's all of
insufficient
them.
number of information stands. I'll update when we have more information.
Is that all of them? Please let that be all of them. Why do we always get so many of like the toilet people compared to... Ah, there's another one. All right. Nope, get back here. There we go.
Wildlife expert to restore habitat. Don't forget a shovel.
All right. There we go. Is that all of them? Please let that be all of them. Do you believe in the curse of the tombs? No, I do not. As fun as that kind of stuff is, no. Really, a lot of that stuff, what it comes down to is that they're opening things that have been sealed for centuries or millennia in some cases, and they contain all kinds of unknown like bacteria or diseases in them because of that. And I mean, is that technically a curse? I guess you could kind of say that technically, but in general, no, I don't. I don't think there are curses or anything like that. I honestly don't even really believe in just paranormal stuff in general. I used to. Oh, I should have done the. I forgot to hit Speedy. Oh well. I used to be like super into like ghost hunter like TV shows and stuff like that. I was so into that kind of stuff.
Exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes
But I don't know, just as I got older and after I went to college and everything, I kind of realized that like, oh, the human brain just kind of like naturally makes up all kinds of stuff. Like it doesn't mean like if you like see something out of the corner of your eye or something like that, it doesn't mean you're crazy. Like it just means your brain tricked you into thinking you saw something. There we go. Get you those.
Attention. Habitat contains a distasteful amount of waste. Thank you.
Hold on. Which one is it? The really? These ones weren't giving me like any problem before. Hold on. Where? Hold on. Okay, stop playing the giraffe or the zebra. Make it so that these things won't die. You're gonna... Come on. Come on. Keep picking stuff up. Otherwise you can't pet them or play with them anymore because they're going to be dead. Okay, there we go. I think what I'll do is I'll hire another... Just because we are... we can tell that like now that I'm starting to do expeditions again, we are having issues with keeping things properly maintained. All right.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, this is what they're talking about with the information stand. It's this one. Completely forgot that was there. Hold on. Can I put...
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky
There we go.
Hawthorne.
So
It's
hopefully
time
now that'll
for
get rid
some
of that
news,
issue.
where
Oh, and they're
Minister for
back. Please
Culture,
please be a
Taryn
goat.
Foxbridge is
I want a goat. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, that's far flung though.
headlines for all
So
the
let's get
wrong
you cleaned up.
reasons. Foxbridge and other members of the department were videoed.
You know what's
using
weird? I asked my dad a
centuries
bunch of
old
times, how did you not
priceless
ask your mom or
vase as a
dad what their lives were like
photo
growing up?
report,
And he always said,
unsolicited,
I just didn't
after
ask those types of
hours
things. We didn't
scoffed
talk
and
about it.
off session.
So I have no
Left
idea, and I
to
never
see
got
what
to
the
meet them.
consequences may
Oh
be.
man, that's
But one thing's for
that
sure,
sucks. Yeah,
this
I mean
won't be
it's one of those
forgotten
things that I
soon.
think a majority of
Up
people
next,
who aren't like super
something
interested in
different.
history, they just don't
Please
think about that
welcome
kind of
our
thing.
newest exhibit
It's
aboard
not
the
something
museum.
that
It's an
crosses their mind, or they have more important things that in their mind that they want to focus on or talk about or whatever. Uh, yeah, it's just not seen as a priority. I mean, I'm happy that I got to, at least before some of my grandparents passed away, I actually was able to like interview them and like film it. So we have some of that at least on like video, thankfully. Which I'm very
It's
happy,
time to restore habitat.
very happy about.
Get a shovel.
But so many people, that's not the case.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
Okay, so we got... Oh yeah, we can put the woolly jumper... Where's the woolly jumper? There are the woolly jumpers. Oh, we already have... We got a little one in there. Look at that. Little baby woolly jumper. Look how cute that is. Okay, but let's put the goat.
Congratulations.
So
to our
female,
newly promoted
female.
staff
Two,
member.
great. Okay, two females.
Back to work.
Oh, another tiger. Gimme. Where's the tiger? Female. Male. Great. All right. Fantastic. That's what we needed. Let's see.
You are prohibited from bringing food
All right.
into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have. Animal guests receive an announcement when departing the museum. Don't expect the same treatment.
Oh, I should have done Speedy again. I forgot. When I was young, it used to annoy me hearing all the old stories from older relatives because I wanted to go play. Now I'm grateful. Oh yeah, no, I think that's how I feel too. I'm thankful that I know some stuff. And I did get to hear some stories. Oh. Criminal. Oh, there he was. He was hiding behind the thing. I didn't see him at first. He was hiding behind the sign. I was like, where is he? Okay, criminal pursuit. I'll help you out there. No, not collection donation. All right. Let's show off this penguin. There we go. Rock Quaffer penguin. All right. There we go.
Announcement. Vandal
All
walks
right.
in the act. What a bad
There we
guest.
go. Yeah. Speed.
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
A lot of stuff down, but it's an older form of Irish I can't really read. Oof, yeah. That's really rough. I mean, especially if it's an older form of Irish. Personally, I wouldn't recommend ChatGPT for something like that because if it's a specific thing. There's actually, especially because when you're trying to do something super specific like that, that's very unique, a general OpenAI like learning module isn't exactly the best. There is a transcription website that uses like an AI transcription program it's called Transcribus. I don't know if it would be able to read Old Irish because when it's something like that, it's very difficult. Also, a lot of handwritten stuff is so like handwriting is so unique to the individual a lot of times that it can be very difficult to make a general model for like an AI to do something like that.
Interesting than the animal kingdom. Take that, pandas. Botany is delicious. It's beautiful. It's terrifying. And it's
Oh, well, some of it is coded due to it being from the Civil War. That's crazy. That's really cool. I mean, I don't know if there's like a museum or an archive that would maybe not necessarily like help you directly, but like point you in the right direction of like maybe like finding somebody who can help you or a website or a something like that. All right, we should get another penguin. Yep. Nope, this one has far-flung foo. Okay, place an exhibit. And let's put it in there.
That's your warning. Okay.
Oh yeah, we never put a baby hutch in here. Or well, I guess they're both male, so it doesn't really matter. Dang, still making good profit. Okay, so we got the penguins. Next thing we need is the cat bear. Yeah, these are all an okay size. yes, female. 'Cause this guy's male, right? Yep, sweet. All right. Tigers need a breeding. Yes, they do. Here, let me move that. Let me see if I can... Is this big enough now?
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act.
There we go.
What a bad guest.
All right. He's still alive, but won't teach any of us because he does not see the point. And he's quite secretive of some of that. Maybe he has some war secrets he's still doesn't want to share for whatever reason. For some people, it is hard for them to kind of let that stuff go. Okay, so we need some desert stuff. And we need a bear, cat bear.
It doesn't matter how hungry you are. Do not eat
So we got
exhibits.
2 of everything else. Okay. I just want to double check that I did get everything, right? Okay. Yes, we have penguins. Yes, we got both of those. Got both of those. Got both of those. Got those. Got those. Alright, that's just an XP site. Got those. Oh my god, we're missing... Wait. Oh my god, I don't have an art... Right? I don't have that. Hold on. Because that's a
Museum security
grassland?
are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
Wow, I completely missed one. I guess that... I think what did happen is that I think I did have one of these at one point, but, I think it went to a, I think it went to a zoo upstate, let's just say. So let's actually get one of those back.
Expedition team are planning to go faster than
Okay.
usual. Fingers crossed.
Okay. So now I guess we might have to reorganize this area a little bit to make that work. Where's the woolly jumper? Let's see. Whoa, 50. Dang. Oh, 50%.
Guests feeling hungry and
Hold off.
distracted should try being fed and focused.
Let's not put maybe the... Here, let's do this. Let's move that one, and let's put this one...
Expedition team returning
Here.
from far-flung isles.
Because they're kind of the more important. They're the stars of the show, you know? Open crate. There we go. So we are gonna have... Yeah, grassland. Okay. So I do need to make another grassland habitat. Hold on.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
They say madness is doing the same thing again
What
and
if we...
again
Can I
and
copy...
expecting different results. But did you really expect different results? Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay the course. Vote Winsong.
Here, I'll just put that there for now.
Some things never change.
Attention. Habitat contains a distasteful amount of waste. Thank you.
Just the penguins. Why are these penguins so dirty that they almost die all the time? It's always these dang penguins. All I know is that he must have done some stuff because he was friends with Amon de Valera
Attention.
and involved heavily with
How hungry you
Fianna
are.
Fail.
Do not eat the exhibits.
I apologize if I pronounce those terribly. I'm not familiar with those. I don't really know a ton about the Irish Civil War. I know it was brutal, but I'm guessing those are probably some famous names associated with that conflict. Oh. Oh. He's trying to steal our money. You will not. Here. Okay, this one's being cleaned.
To restock gift shop. Vandals. Port vandalizing.
Okay.
We
Let's
stopped
put
them, obviously.
termite mound. I think I have... That's one of the things you have to make here, right? Yep. Let's work on that. Oh yeah, we need...
Announcement.
There we
Our
go.
collection of wildlife exhibits inspected. Wildlife expert to
see.
restore habitat. Don't forget a shovel.
John de Valera was an American-born man that became Irish president, was involved in the original rebellion from England in 1916, and did 3 terms as the equivalent of prime minister. Wow. Dang, your grandfather knew people. Your grandfather had friends in high places. That's crazy. I can't think of any of my relatives that were that. I don't think, yeah, none of my relatives were that closely related to a famous historical figure like that. Can I pick this up? Hold on, wait. I want to pick up building. Sell building, add items to building. I want to rotate it.
If you're unable to find a donation stand, feel free to give your money directly to me.
Oh god, not the penguins. Penguins are way too valuable. Here, start cleaning in here.
Attention. Habitat contains a distasteful amount of waste. Thank you.
Make sure it's just that one, right?
Attention guests. The museum just spawned new life. It's an animal just like all of you.
Okay. Okay, let's reorganize. Let's organize some of these so that way we can get that figured out.
Prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have.
Okay, I have an idea. I know what I can do here. Because I definitely do have enough space out here. Holy crap, that's a crazy profit. Fina Flail, again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that right, is a political party that was centrist-leaning, slightly right, focused on restoring the Irish language and unity.
What a bad guess.
Don't know if it's today's version still follows that, though. Huh. Okay, so okay, that was a political party. I thought that was the name of a person when you first typed that, but okay, it's political party. Okay, so yeah, no, your grandfather was involved in politics and everything. That's actually really cool. If he was involved in that party and was friends with the prime minister, basically, or leader. Because I went to Dublin. I've been to Dublin twice. And I remember going to the, in Dublin, I hope I'm remembering this right. It's Easter Rising? We went to like the Easter Rising, like little museum that they have there. And unfortunately, I didn't have that much time while I was there to really look at it, and also it was like the last place on my like several month-long like trip around around Europe. So I was kind of like tired and like kind of ready to go home at that point. Here, let's make this. Why won't it let me? Is it because of the building right there? The toilets? Hold on. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Also, on a different trip, I did go to Northern Ireland.
You're prohibited from bringing
Went to
food into the
Belfast
museum.
and
Encouraged to make do with what we
a day
have.
trip to Derry or Londonderry, depending on who you ask. And that was, I'll say, that was my first exposure to like learning about, you know, the Troubles and all that. Because I had never really heard of it up to that point. Learned about like, you know, toured around the city, learned about like Bloody Sunday and all of that, and it was really interesting. I do remember though when we were in Belfast, the hostel, I was there on a college trip with one of our professors. And when we got to our hostel, we were told that like, all right, at this our hostel in Belfast, we were told, all right, there's the hostel, you know, here. When you leave the hostel, you can turn right and go down that for about a block, but don't go past that. And whatever you do, don't turn left. That's what we were told when we were there. But I want to go back to Belfast, though. Because when I was there, we only had like one day, like just one overnight there. And I really wanted to go, I really would have gone to the Titanic Museum that's there. Would have loved to go to the Titanic Museum there. The still active General Post office in Dublin is where it all started, and it says they've never repaired bullet holes from the. But yes, that's where it was. That's where the museum was. Yes, okay. I do remember seeing the bullets in the walls and everything. I would have been beaten with a wooden spoon if I called it Londonderry. Okay, yeah, I figured Londonderry was the British one, like the British term for it. So yeah. And the Titanic Museum. Yeah, no, I really want to go to the Titanic Museum. If you're asking about the Titanic Museum, Sherman, it's actually in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Interesting.
There's also one, like randomly, there's one in like Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, I think. I don't think there's one in New York City. And there might be like some sort of Titanic experience, like exhibit in Vegas. And I think I know the one in Vegas because before it was in Vegas, it was like a traveling exhibit, and I went to it when it came near to my hometown when I was like 10. And I thought it was so cool because they have like a thing where you go in where they give you like a ticket that has like an actual like passenger that was on it and like all of their information and everything. And you find out at the end of the exhibit whether or not your passenger that you were given, whether or not they survived. And I mean, I haven't been to it since I've like, you know, been an adult and like can really like say like, was it actually a well done museum or like exhibit or not? I mean, 10-year-old me loved it, so okay, let's just sell the room. But it's being a pain. And let's add on to this. Okay, who can...
Attention. Habitat contains a distasteful amount of waste. Thank you.
So we did that. I wanted to expand that. I actually have been. Again, I was way too young to really appreciate, but I have been on the Queen Mary, in San Diego, but only for like 30 minutes. I would have loved to have actually, like, you know, had time to explore it, because the only reason we were there, was because the only reason we were in Long Beach is because we were getting a boat to Catalina Island. And while we were waiting for the ferry boat, we decided to, because it's right next to the Queen Mary, we decided to go on it. Just like while we were waiting. But unfortunately, the Queen Mary, it's one of those things that, like, it is really cool, but unfortunately, it's been hit, like, financially, it's not doing great right now, and reviews for it aren't great. Maintenance for it hasn't been great because it's very expensive to maintain a large ship like that. And I do know that there's actually a really good video on it that came out recently, like within the past few months. I forget who did it. I think it might have been Poseidon Entertainment is the name of the channel. But he did like a review, like he spent the night on the ship and, like, you know, did like an actual like review of it, treating it like a hotel, which is what it is. And honestly, one of the biggest problems is that there's nothing really around it. Oh, nope, that is not at all what I wanted to make. Dang it. Hold on, let's just start over. It's like, it's at the docks. It's like at the, like, harbor docks, you know, of Long Beach. And so there's like you're not near like downtown. You're not near like anything at all. So outside of the ship, there's nothing really else to do. And just they honestly can't move it, because if you look at it like from above, it's basically they built like a seawall around it. It's not, I don't think it's actually like, I'm sure it's still floating, but they built like a seawall around the whole thing to probably, like, you know, prevent like waves and stuff from crashing up against it during like crazy weather and stuff. So it can't be like, I'm sure if they really wanted to, they could move it, but it would be very expensive and logistically very, very difficult.
What a bad guest.
Oh, Hearst Castle? I actually haven't been there, God, since I was like, I went there once when I was a kid. I was maybe like, oh God, I was probably like 10 or 11. And I do remember thinking it was cool and everything, but I would love to go back again. And again, another thing, I would love to go back as an adult and like properly appreciate it. Oh, forgot to put, hold on.
Welcome back to the show. Now, have you ever wondered whether we're living in a computer simulation? Well, according to Professor Morris Pumpkin,
Yeah, I would love to go back.
In his,
because I also want to know how well maintained, because that's another thing with those like beautiful historic houses like that, depending on how they're funded, if they have, you know, like like a trust set up or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how Hearst Castle works, but if they had something that
Anyway, here's another song from the soundtrack. Wait, what?
if they had something to, like, you know, make it so that they have a decent amount of money. Because maintaining a castle like that, any mansion like that, is so much money and so much work. Like, it's not easy at all. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and let's actually go back here because we need to get another aardvark. Oh no, we need. There we go. All right.
Expert to restore habitat. Don't forget a shovel.
And then let's put another gift shop. Here. Hold on, wait. Start over. Did you go on the Hornet, USS Hornet? Yeah. Oh, I can do you one better. I not only have been on the Hornet, I've been there a couple. I've not only been on the Hornet a couple times. When I was a kid, when I was in Cub Scouts, I got to spend the night on the Hornet. They were doing like they do like an overnight thing with like scouts, like Cub Scouts and everything, where you get to spend that, you get to sleep in the like old like soldier like barracks and everything on the old beds and stuff. And I remember for that trip, my grandpa came with us, because my grandpa, in the 50s, he was in the Navy. He was an electrician on an aircraft carrier. Not the Hornet specifically, but like one like the Hornet. And so he was able to like, kind of do that and relive that, which was really fun, really cool. We don't really need a unflappy bara.
Doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits. But we stopped them, obviously.
Let's see. Let's go back there again. I want to get. Looking for an aardvark. And go. But yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, great memories with my grandfather doing that. It was really, really fun. Because I actually have his, in my closet, I have his Navy jacket from like the 50s. He gave it to me before he passed away. I've like rarely worn it, but it's like really thick and like really warm. And I'm also kind of scared to wear it because it is old. Yeah, let's make another training room. Oh god, dilemma? What's the dilemma? Your team come across an unfortunate scene, seeing two different animals stuck in the environment. Who should they rush to help? Let's go with the tortoise. Alright. Sweet. And then let's... one of these. Let's put...
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you. The expedition team have returned from a wildlife expedition. Behavior back to human. Thank you.
Okay, and then...
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Bunch of these down. Oh, and one of these too. And then there we go. Now we can do more training. More at once. Oh yeah. And let's see what we got. Please be an aardvark. Sweet. Or Aardvark, sorry, not Aardvark. Oh, he has Farfung Flu, so let's fix that.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff.
Did you see the castle they're building in the UK?
Back to work.
Can't remember where, using late medieval techniques from scratch. I think so. I feel like there have been a few places like that throughout Europe.
Bad guess.
I feel like there's been a few places that are trying to do that, where they're trying to recreate a castle using medieval or building using medieval techniques. But they're all really cool. I really like that. Definitely something, I mean, like, I have zero artistic, like, or handyman skills at all. That's why I work in a museum. Put this here. There we go. Let's see.
We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full.
Put that there.
Really thick jungle. A mountain with no head. And endless sand
There.
from the beach to the shoes you
Right.
only wore once.
Another
Oh, it's happened again.
here.
Visit Pebbly Island. Paradise is only a stone's throw away.
I think Time Team did a thing on it. Oh, Time. Oh, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I love Time Team. I wish.
Plus, some reminder
I
to
mean,
treat
it wouldn't be as
celebrities
interesting,
like
but like, I wish it played or
only
had like an
better.
American equivalent. Well, actually, an American equivalent, I don't think would be as interesting, because the UK has so much more diverse
An animal
archaeology
is born in the
sites
museum. Isn't that
compared to
cute?
the UK or compared to the US. It's, I don't know if it would,
Vandals. Caught vandals.
as awesome as it would be.
We stopped them, obviously.
What does that mean? Biome rating. Why is it? It wants open and it wants habitat. What's wrong? Why are you? Why is that one at? Are they all at 50? But yeah, Time Team, honestly, I discovered Time Team when I was in,
Attention.
I think I might have mentioned this on stream before, but Time Team I discovered when I was in college doing an archaeology degree, when I was in my undergrad, and God, I would procrastinate working on my assignments by watching episodes of it on YouTube. But it's so cool. If you don't know, Time Team is a UK show that was on for, God, like 20 years, something like that. It was like, it's an archaeology show basically, where a bunch of British archaeologists go to a site and they have 3 days to do basically a test archaeological dig to find as much as they can about a site, and they range from anything from like Neolithic all the way to like the Victorian era. And the show was on for like 20 years, and it's so cool and so interesting.
And unable to hold more.
But one of my favorite things about the show that's really funny, I forget his name, but the host of the show, the host is like a British TV personality guy. He's not an actual archaeologist. But the fact that he's been hosting this show for like 20 years, that in like every episode he has to act like he has no idea what's going on, except for the fact that like he clearly knows at this point because he's been doing it for 20 years. He has to ask like the same simple questions every episode for like the viewers, for like viewers at home and everything. I just think it's so funny. How he basically has to like pretend he doesn't know like what a test pit is or something like that, or like how potsherds are used for dating and things like that. An American one could focus on Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands, or the Marina Islands, and American Samoa. That is true. Yeah, you could add the territories as well. I know Hawaii has some archaeological sites. Puerto Rico it does too. I'm not. I think American Samoa might. I'm not 100% sure. I have to look into that. Okay, so we got a cafe going here now. Oh, and let's put some water fountains in here too. That way you can have your free water if you don't want to pay. Okay, let's organize. Let's see. Okay, let's organize these a little bit. Here. Put that there. Put that there. Let's move all these like down a little bit. Here, let's move this one there. Let's move this one down. Oh, I want the actual room. There we go.
Attention, there may not be enough information stands. Guests are feeling bemused.
Let's for now put this here. Move this. What if we turn it? There we go. I think that looks better.
News now of claims made by Dr. Marion Mopsicle that humans will soon be able to travel between galaxies in seconds, just as soon as she invents a craft capable of bending time and space. At a press conference earlier today, she informed an empty room that if her research continues at the same blistering pace as her previous 20 years of experimentation,
Here, let's
humankind
put
should be ensconced
some
on
of
a
these
new habitable
down.
world weeks, if not months, before the universe implodes on itself and all life ceases to exist. Who said there's no hope for the human race?
Okay. Now let's move these around. Like I said, yeah, I want to have these more towards the front because they are more likely to get all gross and need to be cleaned more quickly.
Attention.
And what if we rotate? Actually, hold on. Actually, let's pause time while we're doing this, so that way things don't get too weird. Now let's move. So yeah, let's move that there. Move this one there. And move this one here. And then let's put one of these stands around. And then let's put another donation, or let's put this one. We'll leave that one there. Put another one up here. There we go. Okay.
Staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
Is this one? Oh, they're both male. Okay. Blade jumpers.
Announcement. We've reintroduced a creature back to its
Put
natural habitat.
you in there.
No big deal.
Oh yeah, this guy is the one who wanted the sprinkler. Rock and wind chimes. Okay. Get out a rock real quick. There we go. A single rock. And here, let's spend.
Security guard to empty donation stand.
Let's
There's
put
money in it for you.
here. Let's put another gift shop. Because you can never have not enough merchandising. Live.
Guests should stop feeling paranoid. Unless you're a thief, you can keep going.
Switch. Still too close. There we go. And
Attention.
then
It doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits.
And now we go live to Two Point Harbour,
Yes.
where we're joined by self-taught historian Claire Muzzlehammer. Tell us about your discovery, Claire.
Hi, Haley. You won't believe it, but I found the remains of the Mary Tulip. You know, that famous warship that sank centuries ago. And what's really amazing is that it still has a working cafeteria and a gift shop.
Truly incredible.
the
Whatever next? Guided tours given by clueless youths dressed in period garb?
Wait, how did you know?
Visited it last week, Claire. I wish someone had
There we
saved
go.
that segment. That's it for today, listeners.
Add another
Thanks
one.
for bearing with me.
There we go. All right. So now we have 2 gift shops and not just one. We still need... Let's put some benches down here. Where is it?
Staff promoted.
Savannah bench.
You're now a little better. Not much, but still. Attention.
Who's...
Habitat contains a distasteful amount of waste.
Okay. Who's gonna come and clean that up? They're they're all working right now. That's crazy. There we go. Oh wait, just putting more benches down.
Cafe food may taste cheap.
Let's
and
see.
that's because
Hey, thank
it
you,
is.
Pirate. Ooh, celebrity
Celebrities
guest.
are here to see, not be
We'll
seen.
see if
No unnecessary looking.
they're interested in what we got here.
Habitat exhibits are low on health. They're looking a little wild.
Hold on. Is it anybody? Oh god, the penguins. Why does it only warn me when they're like super low? And the unflappy bars. Oh my god. Okay. It's always the bloody penguins. Oh god. Oh god. Here. Also, I'm gonna move them all to the inventory real quick.
Expert to restore habitat. Don't forget a shovel.
Okay. Once this one's clean, then I'll put them back in there. I know, yeah, might need some more cleaners, but you can put them on cleaning only, but honestly, it doesn't really. It kind of helps, but like, I don't know. Because I mean, like, most of them only do cleaning really much anyway. Like, look at them: habitat restoration, terrarium restoration, restoration. It really, for this type of museum, it doesn't really matter, I feel like. Okay, let's put them back.
Assistant to the cafe. That's where you work now.
Okay. I don't get why they're only like half
Attention, animal
impacted by
exhibit
enclosure biome.
needs sanctuary from this sanctuary. They're low on.
Somebody else low on health? Okay, the penguins are going up. I think the unflappy bars are going up too. Let's see. Yeah, they're going back up now. Yeah, we do have a lot of animals now. Actually, I might... There we
Guests
go.
receive an announcement when departing the museum. Don't expect the same treatment.
Don't need a hamster. There. There, now we only have 2, so that way it's less of a hassle to keep them clean. Oof.
Roderick Cushion is
Oh my god, we're making so good of a profit now.
Lieutenant Nicholas Relics.
Hello? Anybody?
Okay, how's everybody doing? Again, it's toilet. There's so many toilets now. Just go over here. Don't bother using this one. This one's super long. Okay, so let's do some... We kind of do have... I like the layout kind of how everything is now. Let's go ahead and let's actually start making it so that these animals can breed. Let's start with let's start up here. Let's start with the desert ones. Okay, so which one? We don't need... Do we need the stork? I think we do need the stork, actually. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, we'll... Oh, wait, no. We'll do that one. And Speedy. Alright.
Staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Let's see.
Announcement.
You know what's interesting? When we went to New Orleans and saw Oak Alley Plantation, I couldn't help but think, imagine being here at that time, seeing soldiers approaching in your own town and on your own land. Oh yeah, I mean like during... I think I know Oak Alley Plantation. It sounds the name sounds super familiar. I think it's one of the more famous plantations down near New Orleans in the South, but yeah, like I mean, yeah, that's kind of the reality of what the Civil War was. But honestly, when I think of Civil War, and this is going to be really dumb, but when I think of Civil War and like plantations and stuff like that, I don't think of like a historical thing. For some reason, the first thing that comes to my mind is Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. That's the first thing that comes to my head. Because that movie takes place in a, you know, in like a bayou, New Orleans, you know, plantation that's haunted and has the zombies and everything. Also, it's the best. I think everybody agrees it's the best Scooby-Doo movie. It's the only one that was like actually kind of scary. Can we place this one exhibit? Do we have... Where are our grasshoppers?
Announcement.
In here.
Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Do we have... Male, female. Okay. let's add a baby hutch. All right, that's gonna get fixed. You know what? Let's actually train some people. Here, let's give you that. And let's give you...
Announcement: staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
But not really. We need to wait for them to fix the helicopter in order to go again. I think I will hire... I'll hire another person.
Guests feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and focused.
There we go. Okay, so this is done now. Let's try going here again. Let's do that so that we get a little bit more XP.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Okay, I think let's fast forward a little bit and let's just make sure again that nobody's unwell. Okay.
Expedition to far-flung isles.
All right. What do we get? There we go. Screwbill Stork. Okay, so let's... You go in here. You... Let's see, female and female. Okay, well, can't... can't get them all. Let's... Do I not have wind chimes? Hold on. I don't. Okay. Let's get some wind chimes made.
Attention. Donation stands are full of money and unable to
So we
hold
got 2 there. Let's get a zebra. Okay, not that one. Here we go. Okay, well, we need a sprungbuck, so let's go ahead and try to get one of those. Okay. And speed. All right.
is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Was it the one of the wind chimes? Who's in here? Yep. There we go.
Habitat exhibits are low on health.
Okay, who is it?
They're looking a little wild.
Wait. Who are penguins are... Why are these penguins such a pain? Is there something wrong? Because these are all checked. Pet by biome, decoration, density. Okay, hold on. You're going back in the inventory so that you don't die. And you are going to clean this. God, it only warns me with them though, like when they're
Into the
super
museum
low.
And encouraged to make do with what we have.
Yes. Ooh, and it's a good one. It's pristine. Sprungbock. All right. And let's place you in here. Oh god, the mole people. Well, there's really only... There's only like a handful of things they can get, which are these.
Security
Okay.
guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
Okay. Hold on. We got a lot of... Okay. Went after probably... Yeah, the one right there. So let's get you. Go after this one.
Welcome to the museum, children. What else?
Okay. There we go. I think we're good. Okay. I sent the Louisiana battlefield obelisk. It was high, and my brother said it was really narrow. I actually haven't...
Waste. Thank you.
I haven't been to that, so I'm not familiar. I'm guessing it's a... Based on the context of your comment, I'm guessing it's a really high... a high hike. Or a difficult hike. Here. There we go. And now this one is clean. Dang, penguins can go back in here. And where's the unflappy bars?
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to the only station that matters, 2 Point Radio.
Let's see.
I'm Sir Nigel Bickleworth. The reason we're all here. What will I say next? It's all terribly exciting, but you'll have to wait because it's time for some music.
This will return you.
Be back.
A wildlife exhibit has
Put
been released.
you in
Join us
here.
in saying good luck and goodbye.
Yeah, it's a war. Oh, it's a war memorial. Okay. Oh, the obelisk. Yeah. Two-way traffic in and out. Oh, it's climbing inside the obelisk. Oh, okay, I see, I got it. It's one of those. It's like a big, kind of like a, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a mini version of like the Washington Monument kind of thing. Okay. That actually makes sense. It kind of reminds me of, like, I've been up in some like old like church towers in like Europe that are probably pretty similar. Okay, so we got the Sprungbok. Yeah. We got the Sprungbok. There we go. We want the Zig Zebra. There. Did you not used to be able to go up the Statue of Liberty? You can, or well, there was a period of time where they were doing like, there was a long time where like they were doing like restoration work where you couldn't go up there. I know, but I don't know like how, when, because I think now you can. I think it's reopened.
Has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff. Attention, the expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Let's see. I have not been up there, no. The only time that I went to the Statue of Liberty, we just went around the base. When I was there, we just went around the base, and then we did like the combo thing where you go to Liberty Island and then Ellis Island afterward. But this was like, that was like, no. Yeah, about like 15 years ago when we did it. So who knows? They're probably, well, we don't need a spyglass giraffe. As much as I do love them. I love their derpy little face and their eyes. They're so, this is like if they made a stuffed animal of this, I would absolutely buy it. 100%. No, no problem at all. Can we place it in the exhibit? All right, they're up here now.
Announcement.
Too many.
We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full.
Okay, we'll send you.
A wildlife exhibit has been released. Join us in saying good luck and goodbye.
Oh, nope. Oh, wait, yeah. There we go. Unfortunately, no, I didn't see that, Sherman. Unfortunately, when I went to Ellis Island, I was kind of just young enough, as we were kind of talking about earlier. Like, I was just young enough where, like, I didn't really understand the importance of, like, being there and everything. It was, like, I was, like, just young enough, like, right before I kind of got, like, started being, like, into history and stuff like that. But I would absolutely love to go back and see it and kind of appreciate it more, especially since now that I know that some of my ancestors did go through Ellis Island. Speed.
Feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and focused.
Let's look at staff real quick. Everybody wants pay. There we go.
Announcement. The expedition team are in a rush. Get out of their way.
Okay, there we go. Everybody's doing. Let's do. Actually, wait. There's. I wanted to do some of the. Some maintenance speed.
Staff promoted.
There we go.
You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
Check. Make sure everybody's
Vandals.
not suffering.
Vandalizing. We stopped them.
Okay.
Obviously.
God, there's so many animals now. There are so many animals now. Oh, Angel Island. Oh, okay, my honest opinion, Angel Island is super underrated. I mean, everybody goes to Alcatraz and stuff like that, and Alcatraz is really cool. But people are missing out on Angel Island. Angel Island is really cool. Has some great hiking on there. You get great views of like the bay and the city and stuff like that. And it has some like really cool history on there too. They have the like their own like mini Ellis Island. That
Announcement. Stop.
was for mostly like Asian immigrants, especially from like China. Smell wafter. But yeah, no, it really is underrated. I remember the one time I went to Angel Island. I've been there like 2 or 3 times, I think. And like the first, like one of the like, I think the last time I went there, there was a, you know, we got off the boat and everything, the ferry, and we, like there was a group, like a tour, like what looked like a tour group kind of thing. And where they were having a park ranger doing like a tour guide and everything. And it was about like 20, 30 people in this group. And the first thing, one of the first things the tour guide asks is, all right, how many of you are only here because this is the only ticket you could get so that you can go to Alcatraz after this? And like over half of the like group raised their hand because Alcatraz, especially in the summer, sells out so fast. It sells out super quickly. Like if you like arrive there in like mid-June, like the next tickets available sometimes will be like mid-August.
Congratulations to our
And
promoted staff member.
and there is an option when you buy tickets for like Alcatraz that you can do a combo ticket with Alcatraz and Angel Island. And so a lot of people who go to Angel Island are only doing it because they're trying to go to Alcatraz. But again, while Alcatraz is really cool, I think Angel Island is better, personally. There's just so much more to do. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot quieter. Because Alcatraz gets crowded very quickly because it's so small. Actually, wait, what do we need? We got the 2 aardvarks. We got 2 of those. Got 2 of those. Got 2 of those. Those. Got 2 of those. Got 2 of those.
Guests are thrilled with the price
Oh, we need
of the cafe.
cat bear.
Should we be happy about that?
Yeah, we need a cat bear. Okay, where is the cat bear from? And I think if we get the cat bear, I think we'll have 2 of everything. Not exactly male female, but you know, we'll have 2 of everything. Which is good enough for me. Here we go. Okay. And let's do that, and Speedy. There we go.
To our team departing on an expedition, I'm sure you'll need it.
Okay. So let's also put some. I think these are both. Oh no, this one also is male and female. Okay, let's put a baby hutch in here.
Training complete. Don't let it go to your head.
Move this around a little bit. Da-da. Yeah.
Hefe requires assistance from assistant. Thank you. The expedition team are back from the far-flung isles.
You've gone all to really cool places. Thank you. Yeah, no, I have. I will admit that. Traveling is something that like I really, really, really love, and just going out and exploring. Yes, cat face bear tree. Cat face tree bear cat bait bear tree. I think I just had a stroke. Whatever. It's like man bear pig, but cat face tree bear. All right. But yeah, no, I think I've been to like 30 countries, I think. Is the amount that I've been to. But yeah, my parents
There's a new arrival in
very
just what we needed. Another mouth to feed.
very early on, or not early on, but like we always went to like did a lot of like not necessarily like far away or expensive like trips, something like that. We would like, you know, just
Habitat exhibits.
travel a lot, like, you know, outside,
They're looking a little wild.
you know, like just within the same state, you know, like California, and like, you know, because there's so much like people, you know, like there are people like, you know, from like the Bay Area in California who have never been to like the foothills or the Sierras, and vice versa, you know. Like my parents were very good at like showing me everything and how there's always cool stuff everywhere. And another influence for that, especially if you're from California, you know, you might know if you watch PBS from like the late 80s through like the 2010s. I mean, they probably still play his stuff. Good old Road Trip with Huell Hauser and California's Gold with Huell Hauser. Huell Hauser is a California staple. If you don't know who he is, he was kind of like, how do you describe Huell Hauser? He was like a he was a guy from Tennessee. He wasn't from California. He was born Tennessee. Had like a thick Southern like Tennessee accent, kind of like this. And he would just go around to like towns in historic sites and places in California and just talk to people. Like it was very kind of Bob Ross coded in that it was very just like relaxing and chill. You know, like you have it on and like not have to like think too hard about it. It was just overall a very, and what was really, he was really great at interviewing people, and he had such a like a childlike wonder for everything. His catchphrase that he would say all the time in like his Southern accent was like, "That's amazing," you know, because he really thought everything was amazing. He's a really, really great guy. I wish I would have ever gotten a chance to meet him, but he passed away unfortunately. Like what, 10 years ago at this point? Okay.
Promoted. Aren't you capable?
Yeah, it was a really good show. I mean, he had so many shows. He had like California's Gold, Road Trip with Huelhauser. He was basically like the face of like California PBS. He was like the face of that. Okay. Yes, he appreciated everything, even the little things. Yep, exactly. That's what made it so appealing, honestly. Okay, here, let's put, just really quick, let's put a hutch in here. And let's put... a hutch right there. Oh.
Yes, feeling hungry and distracted.
There we go. They got him.
Should try being fed and focused.
All right. I think we're good. Now that I'm looking at everything.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a
We got
close
2
one.
of every animal, just like Noah. At least 2 of every animal. They all have their own enclosures. I'm at the point where, like, I don't need... We're insanely profitable. Like, this is probably the most profitable museum I've ever had. By a lot. But... yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead... I think I'm going to go ahead and call here and say our zoo is complete. We built a zoo. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's profitable. And really, in the end, isn't that the most important thing?
Announcement. We're currently not taking donations.
All right, so yeah, let's go
Not as many
ahead.
as we could.
Let's call it
Donation stands
here.
are full.
Let's go ahead and go on back to our office. Okay, here we go. Make myself a little bit bigger. Du-du-du-du. There we go. All right, yeah. So that's gonna do it for today, folks. Thank you for joining us for this this late night stream. This has been really fun. I've really had a good time streaming a little bit later than we normally do. But yeah. So let's see. Let's see here. All right. So if you're new here, I'm not a professor, but you can call me Nap. I normally stream every Sunday and Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to follow so you know when I go live next, make sure you go ahead and follow. I do sometimes do guerrilla streams like this, so that's another reason why you want to follow. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be streaming again. We will be continuing our adventure, I guess you could say, in trying to find everybody in this old antique photo that I bought. It's a group of 24 people that we're trying to find, and we're trying to find all of them. In fact, I actually just made a YouTube short that I published today about this photo. So if you want to learn a little bit more about it, you can actually go down below and click on my YouTube channel and check out that YouTube short. And if you can, give it a like, help it to help appease the great algorithm gods that run YouTube. And yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. And that's what we'll be doing tomorrow at 6:30. Yep, 6:30 p.m. EST. All right. So now let's go ahead and let's see. Oh wow, the music stopped in the game. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Oh, whoops. Nope, didn't mean to click that. Ignore the awkward quietness as we're getting through this. Um, all right. I'd like to find somebody who's also playing 2 Point Museum. So let's go ahead. Let's see. All right, let's read this person. This is Venom Kiss. They're playing 2 Point Museum right now. Let's go ahead and raid them. So if you guys can stick around for the raid, that would be great. Let me go ahead and work on a raid message here. So this one will be for subscribers. And then this one will be for followers. God, it's so quiet now without the music going. All right, there we go. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight, folks. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope to have a great rest of your weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing one of our genealogy research streams. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care and try to stay warm because it's definitely really cold out there right now. At least where I am. God. All right. Have a good night.